Hello everyone, welcome to Sahitya Abhyasa Academy. Today's topic, which is belong to gender study, that is masculinity. Yesterday in our previous class, in our previous video, we have studied the topic that is femininity. What are the qualities, what are the behaviors, what are the roles should be in the personality called femininity. Like masculinity should have a few qualities, roles, attributes which describe about the masculinity. You might have uh, thinking you might have thought about why these are the qualities has making the uh, uh, on femininity and masculinity, because this is about the gender studies. Keep this thing, the gender studies means here you are not going to only study about the male or female. Among them we also study about the LGBTQ. Understood? For reaching there, to know about these are the personality, first you should know that qualities about these two people. If you see these two people's qualities in them, they would be come under any one of category. If you won't see any qualities these in them, means they are not belong to this group. Understood? Male or female. So if we are not find out such characteristics in them, means they are putting in such different kind of categories. It might be L, it might be G, it might be B, T or Q. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, third gender or queer theory. So their qualities highly different from these two groups qualities. Okay, let's begin. What is masculinity? Masculinity means should have the powerful kind of a body, powerful kind of a image, powerful kind of a strength. That is masculinity. He is completely different from femininity. Femininity shows softness, masculinity shows powerfulness. Definition: masculinity refers to the set of attributes, that means qualities. That means qualities or characteristics or a describe a person, thing or a idea. Describe a person or a thing or a idea, that is behaviors. His roles traditionally associated with the boys and a man. Traditionally associated, yes, these are the conventional things, ideas. These are the things should be in a masculinity. If we see these are the attributes, behaviors, roles in a male, in a boys, in a man, he would be considered as a, he would be coming under masculinity, least masculinity group. These traits are not biologically, they are socially constructed. See again, so male are not biologically decided or created the qualities. It is society created the qualities on male. Getting? And they are constructed, socially constructed and vary across cultures and historical periods. According to the culture, according to the study of historical, we came to know that male, boy, men should have such qualities that decided their masculinities, like that. Okay, next, what are the characteristics, of traditional masculinity, the way the traditional has decided about the being a masculine. Like, first he should have strength, that is physical, and emotional toughness. Physical, whatever the work put in front of him, he should do it. He should have the physical strength. Emotional toughness, emotionally he should not surrender. If he surrender himself by emotionally, he wouldn't consider as a masculine. He should come out from the emotional thing, should have the physical strength. and always have the leadership quality, like your home is ruling by your father, your grandfather, Simhadriya Simha, Yajamana, we have observed in that movies. Yes, the male person is showing his leadership towards the family, towards to the society. This is how. And always having the dominance should in a positive way. But no, that masculinity, that dominance power has used in a misway. Okay, independence, always independence, no expecting the help of a woman, some other person. He should be independent, have the qualities independence and self-reliance. Yes, I can do anything, I am made for the to rule over the women or to take care myself. I should have, independent qualities. These are the things. And emotional control should control the emotionalness, yes, of discouraging crying and vulnerability. Okay, means control, means discouraging crying. Yes, I'm a male, why I should cry over the things? If something is hurt, something is missing in your life, means no need to cry over that. Yes, if you cry, you will be considered not a tough kind of a, you will have a tough kind of a emotion like that. So no need to cry that one. And vulnerability means not to have easily not surrendered to on the things. And rationality over emotional, showing the rationality. Yes, if something has happened in your things which made to cry, which made to become a emotional, means on that moment think in a rational way. Yes, there is always other way to come out this one. That is what the about the rationality. And heterosexuality means attracting the opposite sex means all having the kind of a features which attracts to the opposite sex. S mean female, should have the muscle, should have a beard. And just totally he's looking how he should look himself, very attractive, which attacks to the female. Should have kind of a features, kind of a characteristics. And orientations means uh, you know uh, romantic attractions. That is also part of the qualities in a masculinity. Provider and protector roles, provider, whatever the things family needs, he should be there to provide that one. And also protect to their family, whether parents, whether sister, whether wife, he should play the role of a hero, like so. These are the qualities of masculinity. Let's begin about the types of masculinity. What are the types? Masculinity is needed. First, hegemonic. What is hegemonic? It is most dominating or the most powerful. Having the qualities are called powerful or dominate. If we see that these two things in a male called masculinity. The first one is hegemonic masculinity, should have the dominant qualities, should have the most powerful qualities in masculine. What this term is coined by R.W. Kernel. R.W. Kernel, he's coined this term, refers to the culturally dominated form of masculinity that reinforces male dominance over women and other men. So here, should have the skill, should have the quality, should have the feature, should have the traits that showing the dominance over the female, over the other men. If a brother shows his dominance on sister and younger brother, if they in a bad way, in a bad situation, or doing in a bad thing, that time he should take the position like he is a elder, he has all kind of a right to control to their family in a doing in a bad way, or going in a bad way. Sometimes he showed his presenceness by showing the his dominance, sorry. And traits, aggressions means a violent kind of a behave. Sometimes he shows the violent kind of a, see, we can see this kind of a thing in a boys, especially while they are in a PUC. In a PUC, they won't listen any words from their family. They are very, they become very aggressive. Yes, and independent kind of a look, and never follow the words of their elders, whether the father, whether whoever. See, they think that they are themselves. We can see this thing, aggressions, like a violent behavior, all worlds a stage. Shakespeare's work, all worlds a stage. We can see the seven ages. In that seven ages, first is a infant, second is a schoolboy, third is a lover, the fourth one is comes soldier. In that soldier we can see the all kind of aggressions. If we have this kind of a quality in the male, he would be considered as a part of characteristics of masculinity. And control, how he control over their family, his family, on the means sister, brothers, family, and uh, out of the society, everything. And heterosexuality means sexual attraction towards to the other opposite sex. And success, should chase to get the success in his life, should become a successful person. These are the qualities. And lack of emotion, no need to keep the emotions in his personality. No, if you keep it, it is not a part of a masculinity. Yes. And next example, a powerful, emotionless, a CEO, a hero figure in a movies. We can observe that KGF movie. Yes, how he, yes, shows the personality, perfect example of masculinity. Yes, towards to that. So overall, what I'm going to explaining about this means masculinity means having all kind of a qualities which is a reflection of a hero. Okay, fine. Next, subordinated masculinity. Subordinated means placed in a lower position. Some few things which made subordinated means placed in a lower position, made less powerless means associate with the traits or identities that are devalued in a society. If you have a few qualities which made you in a weak or less power, that means you should not have that qualities, should not have that qualities, like which made you to devalued, like keeping the gentleness, sensitive, or a gay. If we see these are the qualities, it, it made you to subordinated from the masculinity. So you should be very strong, should have a emotionless, and always have a masculinity, always have a heterosexuality, not a gay. These masculinities are often marginalized by hegemonic norms. Marginalized by hegemonic norms means most dominating or controlling in a power. If you be away from these are the things, or it should be marginalized from your personality. Getting my point? These are not a part of your personality. It should be marginalized means it should be away from your personality. Then only you would be considered as a most powerful man, like masculinity. Okay, fine. Next, third type is, that is toxic masculinity. What is toxic masculinity? Toxic masculinity means aggressive, emotionless, and dominant. A harmful expression of a traditional masculinity means a harmful expression. Sometimes he shows the harmfulness expressions of traditional, that is masculinity. Traits: suppressions of emotions, dominance over others, aggressions, homophobia, misgomy. Homophobia means fear, hatred, or a dislike, and miscommie means hatred deep like a women. This should not be part of your, what is your characteristics, your features. Leads to issue like a violence, mental health problem, and gender inequality. So these are the quality, if you put in yourself means it would be turns as a violence or a mental health problem also, so gender inequality also. So what I'm going to explain in the third point is that you should be like a fearless man. Yes, if it is needed to hate, you should hate to the things. Yes. Fine. Next, inclusive or positive masculinity means promotes healthy, respectful behavior. Inclusive means what you call yourself accepting things, means having a positive. You should take care of your health. You should always be respectful behaviors to the others. Masculinity doesn't mean that domination in a negative way. No, no, no. You should have a respectful behaviors to the society, towards to the women, towards to the everyone, and encourage emotional openness. You who are be in a emotional means, you need to encourage them, you need to support them. If they are, you know, if they face the failure in their life means, you should show them in a positive way, you should take to them in a positive way, encourage them to come out from that bad situation. This is what called encourageness. It should have the kind of equality in your characteristic. That is what called masculinity. And equality and compassion, equality and compassion. So you should have the concern kind of a thing, and equality kind of a perspective among the people. People means like women or a society or anger, whoever. You should have the quality to show the equality among the people, everyone. And compassion means having the concern. If something is bad to anyone, you should show the concernance. If you show the concern, it shows that you have the masculinity power. Instead that you show that dominance means, that should be, again become a patriarchy. Fine. Recognizes diversity in how masculinity to be can be expressed. Okay, how diversity means culture, identities. So need to express yourself in a safe way, in a respectful way, and in a acceptance way. If you accept, if you see these are the qualities in you, that is called masculinity, it should be expressed. These are the qualities should be in you. Not only having that power called strong, not a gentle, not a, no, it is also part of this, that having the concern quality, safeness, respectfulness, acceptance. These are the also part of in a positive masculinity. Okay, fine. So this is about the types of masculinity. Next, move on to the masculinity is not fixed. Yes, it is not a universal. Masculinity means should follow, these are the traits in your character, in your person. Not like that. It changes across the time and culture. According to the time, according to the culture, it might have changed. In ancient culture, beauty and poetry were the masculine. See, we have seen so many movies. They gave the most importance. If you see Beauty and Beast, Beauty and Beast, a movie, there you can see how that man gave the importance to the beauty, to become himself as a handsome, as a beauty, by putting so much makeup on his face. So this is also means, in ancient time they gave the importance to their look, by applying, by becoming themselves a handsome. And poetry wherever, so we can see beauty and poetry is written on masculine. In a modern Western norms, sports and stoicism, okay, means not showing emotions, are considered masculine. What about in modern world? How it looks about the masculinity? The sports, yes. If he is very, kind of a active, strong, a powerful person, we can see this expression in a sports way. See, you can observe that sports persons, sports males, sports boys, how they are, look very handsome, they are very active, they are very strong in their field. That is what called, in a Western thought decided that if a boy, uh, if a boy very active in a playground means he would be considered as a good feminine, sorry, masculine. And stoicism means not showing emotions, and a calm and strong. So sometimes no need to express our emotions. If we got hurt by something, no need to express that one. So it is, if you express, it would be not the part of masculinity. Better to keep yourself. no need to express. If you not expressed means you would be considered as a part of a masculine somewhat. This is what the thought of modern western norms, and it's shaped by the media, family, religion, and peer pressure. See, these are the whatever you have studied till now about the qualities, about the masculinity. These are made by the religion and family and media on to become a masculine. It is a peer pressure, means influence from people your age. So usually people are talking about the male, that male should be like that, he should have these are the qualities. So the while putting these are the qualities in front of male means male try to become like that, and family try to make male becoming like that. So this is about an example of masculinity means in a society. What are the examples about the masculine elements? Boys being told don't cry. Yeah, we used to tell, hey, you are a boy, don't cry. If someone has lost in his life also, you should not cry out on that. You are a man. That's why the male gets so much heart attack. Female are not like that. If they got hurt means that painful sorrows come out from the tears, so they feel very relief and relaxed. What about the male? They won't cry out. Instead that they keep themselves only. The pain, the sorrow, the hurt. That's why we can see that so much heart attack is means heart stroke is happened with the male itself. So it is necessary to flow out our sorrow, pain through the tears. If once come out, you know, catharsis. There is a word catharsis, term coined by Aristotle. Okay, wait a minute. Coined by Aristotle. What is that? What it means? Sorry for disturbance. Okay, fine. So here I'm a little confusion on that because of the over study. It might be it is Aristotle's has put this concept, that is catharsis. When you see the very painful situation, if you are not express your uh, exact thoughts on that moment. For example, if you observe the movies, what happen in the movies, the hero tries to the heroine. For example, ddlj, it is a movie, dilwale dulhaniya le jayenge. At the end of the scene, Shah Rukh Khan is awaiting to catch the Kajal heroine. That moment the whole viewers hold their breath, whether finally Shah Rukh Khan catch the Kajal or not. After caught that Kajal, a heroine with him, that time we feel relief. That is what purification of thoughts. That is what called catharsis. It is used by Aristotle in his work, that is Poetics. I am sure about this. Though also, if I am mistake in this explanation about the words, I will clarify this thought in a next video. Fine. So this is what called catharsis. So boys should, sometimes boys need to express their or put the sometimes a boy should express their sorrow, fear by the form of tears. They must. If always keeping this thought in our mind that you are a man, no need to cry, you are a man, no need to cry, means if it affects your body, it affects your health, it might face any kind of a heart kind of a stroke. So this is what, but what society made to the masculine: you are a boy, no need to cry, be like a man up. Yes, be man up. Is here, be like a man. Yes, act strong, no need to act like a weak man, avoiding pink and soft hobbies for a fear of looking unmanliness. See, you may observe that every man doesn't like pink. He doesn't like the soft things. He is always using to like hard one, like pistol, like gun, like car. Yes, blue color, black color. It indicates their powerful kind of a manlyhood, somewhat manless. sorry, manliness. And next, a movies showing men as a strong savior and women as a emotional in need of help. Very nice. We can observe this thing also. The woman is drowning in a water, in a river. She calls, help me. That time we can see that hero taking the entry. That hero is nothing but a man. Yes, this is what the woman also shows the character like a strong person, whereas a woman is like a weak person. She is always taking the help of a man, like. Okay, why then? Last topic is why we need to study about the masculinity and gender. Yes, because to understand how gender expectation affects not only the woman but also the man. Because if you are a male, you should have these are the traits, qualities. Yes, you are different from the female woman. So this is what giving the points over to the male. You should have these other qualities. So this is how gender study needs to explain about the being a masculinity. And to challenge narrow definitions of being a man, narrow definition. So man means these are the qualities you should have. If you don't have these are means you are not a considered. So it is a kind of a challenge to every man. If you behave like a emotional one, everyone making a question on you about your masculinity. So this is what it is, a kind of a challenge to the every male society. If you are male, these are the characters you should have somewhat, some like. And to promote equality and better mental health by allowing emotional freedom. And also, so gender quality, gender studies means here also to promote the equality. So she's a feminine, she's a masculine, should have the these are the traits, should have the these are the traits. You do have equal qualities about your personality and about your personality. So better to mental health. So means it is kind of a judgment about the male and female. If you follow these are the things, these are the characteristics in your personality, it should be conclude about your personality means you feel better, means you will feel the stableness in a mental health would be very stable. So you won't think about that I'm not be one of the part of LGBTQ. Understood? It's a better way. And by allowing emotional freedom, so everyone have equal right to feel themselves emotionally strong, emotionally weak, emotionally strong male, emotionally weak female. So these are the about why we study masculinity in gender studies. Means gender studies try to tell to the male society that these are the quality you must have. If you have, you would be considered as a pure masculine someone. So because the further you won't get any disturb who is gay, who is masculine, who is male, who is yeah, lesbian, who is gay, what is bio sexual, these are should not get any disturbance, so better to. So here gender study tries to put the a deep explanation about being a male, being a female, being a other category. So this is about what masculinity. Hope so you guys understood my class. I gave this class in a very simple way, in a, using with the simple language, and also it helps me to improve myself also. Okay, I try my level best. Hope so you guys understand this class. Thank you. Shall meet in another topic with another video. Until, take care. Bye bye. And subscribe my channel and like my videos. Without your subscription, without your like, I wouldn't be get success in this my motto. So please support me and like my video. Thank you.